Graduates, you may be seated. Everyone, graduates, audience, please give a hand to our award-winning Bronco Band. Good evening, families, friends, guests, faculty, staff, and our dear Broncos, the members of class of 2026. I'm Dr. Hodem, and I'm honored to be the principal of McKinney Boyd High School. It's a privilege to be here as we celebrate these seniors. On behalf of McKinney Boyd High School, I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you each for the contributions that have led to this moment, their last day as a student of McKinney ISD. I'd like to welcome and recognize some individuals for their unwavering support of our schools. Please welcome our superintendent, Mr. Sean Pratt. Our board president, Mrs. Amy Dankel. Our board vice president, Mr. Harvey Wahaka. Our board secretary, Mrs. Lynn Sperry. Board trustee, Mr. Corey Homer. Board trustee, Mr. Larry Jagers. Board trustee, Mrs. Stephanie Odell. And board trustee, Mr. Kenneth Ussery. I'd also like to recognize our administrative and counseling teams for their hard work, especially with our graduates. So McKinney Boyd administrators and counselors, if you please stand and be recognized. Our Boyd staff have poured their time and their energy into these graduates that we celebrate tonight. From the first day of their freshman year to this very evening, they've taught, encouraged, and celebrated this graduating class. So McKinney Boyd faculty and staff, including our SROs, could you please stand to be recognized? For any graduates, staff, or audience members who are either joining or have been in ROTC or enlisting in the military or have served in the military, please stand and be recognized. Please know that your commitment and sacrifices are deeply appreciated, and we wish you the best in your military careers. I sincerely hope you all enjoyed tonight's ceremony. As a reminder, when the graduates are crossing for their diplomas, please don't blow any air horns or make any disruptive noises that might prevent a family from hearing their graduate's name. This moment has been about 13 years in the making, and we don't want any Broncos to miss out. Could you please stand, everyone, and help me welcome the award-winning McKinney Boyd High School Choir under the direction of Amy Harrington and Jeremy Brown. The Boyd Choir will now perform our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets fell as the bombs bursting. Does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, families, friends, faculty, honored guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Sawyer Barstead, and I've had the great privilege of serving as your Student Council Vice President this year. Graduation is a moment we've all anticipated for the past 4 years, especially these last few months. I thought by now I'd have the answers to life's biggest questions, but the truth is, I don't. And I think many of us feel the same way. As freshmen, our fears were smaller: awkward moments, missed opportunities, and figuring out where we fit in. Now, the unknown feels much bigger. It's our future. And while we may not have every answer, that's okay. It's normal to feel uncertain about what comes next, but don't let fear define you. Growth often comes from discomfort, and mistakes don't mean you're failing. They mean you're growing. Trust yourself and keep moving forward. Each of us took a different path to reach this moment, but tonight we are united by one shared accomplishment. No matter what your high school experience looks like, you made it here, and that's something to be proud of. To our families, teachers, administrators, and staff, thank you for your support, encouragement, and belief in us. And to the class of 2026, this moment belongs to you. As we begin this ceremony, take it all in. Celebrate how far you've come, honor the people who have helped you get here, and look forward with hope to everything still ahead. I pray that the Lord guides each of you in your journey ahead. Thank you, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026.
A lot of people. Good evening, teachers, staff, family, and most importantly, class of 2026. My name is Kira Bose, and I'm incredibly honored to be standing here today as salutatorian. I would like to start by thanking the staff at McKinney Boyd, as well as the McKinney ISD administration and school board for helping us reach this special moment. I would also like to thank my family, especially my amazing parents. I truly would not be standing on this stage without their unconditional love and support. To my siblings, thank you for setting the academic bar so high and never missing an opportunity to keep me humble. Now, as you can imagine, I've been pretty nervous about giving this speech today, so I've looked to my friends for some confidence, hoping they'd tell me it was gonna go great and I was gonna do fine. And then my friend Kayla told me, I mean, not to be that person, but this is like everyone you know. So if you mess up, it's like everyone you know. So thank you, Kayla. I'm feeling good. But in all seriousness, I've come to realize that this moment isn't about my speech. It isn't even really about grades, rankings, or awards. It's about all of us together and the journey we've shared to get here. Some of that journey looked exactly how we'd expect: classes, tests, dances, pep rallies, and some of it didn't. There were great days, and some that we may have been just trying to get through. Because over the last 4 years, we've all been carrying things that don't show up on a transcript. And this is not just true for McKinney Boyd. Today, nearly 1 in 3 high school students report struggling with persistent feelings of sadness or helplessness. About 1 in 5 has seriously struggled with thoughts of harming themselves. And many students, millions across the country, face food or housing insecurity at some point during their education. Those statistics are hard to hear, but they remind us of something important. We often have no idea what someone is going through. The quiet student in the back of the class who never seemed to engage, the student who seemed to always have it together and was involved in everything, even the kids who pass in the hall every day without a second thought. All of them may be fighting battles we can't see and may never fully understand. But in the midst of all of this, there is a costless, powerful thing we can all offer: kindness. Choose to be kind. Not just in the big, obvious moments when it feels expected of you, but in the small acts every day. As simple as a smile in the hallway, a quick "how are you today?" Talking to someone you don't know in your class, choosing patience instead of frustration, choosing understanding instead of judgment. Now, more than ever, it can feel like the world is constantly asking us to choose a side, to fight a battle of us versus them, to speak louder and argue faster. We need people willing to pause, to listen to understand rather than listen to respond, and to be kind even when it's not easy, and especially when we don't agree. Because kindness doesn't require you to think the same, but to just see one another as human. As we step into the next chapter, different colleges, careers, and paths, it's easy to focus on success in the traditional sense, titles, promotions, milestones. But I hope we can define success differently. I hope we can measure it not just by what we accomplish, but by the content of our character. Because years down the road, people may not remember our test scores, our class rank, or even the fact that I'm speaking before you today, but they will certainly remember how we've made them feel. So wherever life takes us, I hope we choose kindness, especially when it's inconvenient, especially when it's not expected, and especially when we don't fully understand someone else's story. Because when we do, we don't just change someone's day, we change the kind of world we are all stepping into. As St. Catherine of Siena once said, "Be who God made you to be, and you will set the world on fire." Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, coaches, and the forever incredible class of 2026. My name is Cole Wakefield, and I truly could not be more honored, grateful, lucky, and humbled to be this year's class valedictorian. A couple weeks ago, when sitting in class, I was called down to the principal's office. This was a first for me, so on the walk down, I tried to think of what I possibly could have done. Did I accidentally park in the teacher's lot, I thought? Or worse, what if my Minga bathroom pass expired? I finally arrived, and thankfully, I hadn't done anything. But I did still leave with a punishment, a speech to a couple thousand people. In general, I don't like giving speeches. They make me very nervous. So I decided to do what I do best, procrastinate. I'm sorry, Mom. I thought of all the things that could delay this speech, naturally. A fire drill, Wi-Fi crash, snowstorm, calculus pop quiz. But it looks like, from the looks of it, my time spent stalling is up. And I would like to begin by thanking some of Boyd's incredible, incredible teachers. Miss Lee, thank you so much for working tirelessly to refine my writing over freshman and sophomore year. Coach Keefe, yes. Coach Keefe and Mr. Schweitzer, AP European History and AP Chem are two classes I will never forget. Thank you for being such great mentors. Ms. Chambers and Ms. Child, thank you for always setting such a high bar for your students. It is your unrelenting advocacy for attention to detail that will always stick with me. Mr. Blue and Ms. Hart, if I can approach my future with even a fraction of the passion you two bring to class up each day, I will be happy. Thank you both for inspiring me to remain a learner for life. And last but not least, Ms. McCarthy. I've never had a teacher who cares so deeply about her students. Thank you for always inspiring us to let it grow. High school would truly have not have been the same if not for the stories and adventures of sixth period humanities. To all my friends, thank you for always being there through every laugh, rant, celebration, football game, homework assignment, tennis session, and FaceTime call. Most importantly, thank you for not popping me in the face each time I made you suffer through a corny joke. A very special shout out to Braden, Akil, and Michael. To my tennis family, I've loved every moment of the past 4 years, from the all-day tournaments to the late-night matches and Velvet Taco outings, and I truly could not trade my time spent with all of you for the world. To Mom, Dad, Drew, and the rest of my extended family, I think the best way to put it is that I'm the most blessed person alive. Thank you for pouring your heart and soul into me and supporting me through all my joys, stresses, victories, and defeats. I love you all to the moon and back. And finally, even though I'm a graduation speaker, I wholeheartedly believe I'm in no position to give any of you advice about your future simply because my favorite website is SparkNotes. I am by far the smartest person in the room, nor the funniest, most athletic, or clearly not the most well-spoken. But that has actually been the best part of my high school experience, getting to spend 4 years being inspired by and sitting next to Broncos who are those very things. I feel like we're taught to strictly cater to our natural strengths, not our natural passions. If math comes easy, we're supposed to drop sports. If we're musically gifted, we're supposed to focus on our instrument over studying. I encourage each of you to look beyond what you've been given and instead look to what is possible. Follow what you love, even if it takes years of hard work, because the best asset that each of us high school graduates have is time. Regardless of your career, be a good one. Just be passionate. I promise you will find what you love and love what you will find. Thank you so much, class of 26. The world is truly a better place because of you. Go Bennett Bears, go Dow Lions, and for the last time, go Broncos.
Broncos, I got to tell you something. I'm a sucker for motivational phrases or short little mottos. Some of my favorite ones are, don't sweat the small stuff, this too shall pass, and never wish for it more than you'll work for it. I pull these out whenever one of you or my own kids need some type of guidance. So for you, our beloved class of 2026, I want to give you one little piece of advice as a phrase for this year, and that is progress, not perfection. And the next year, there's likely to be a class that's going to give you some trouble. You'll realize that you didn't study enough, or maybe you studied the complete wrong thing, and you get your grade and it's not what you hoped for. Figure out what went wrong, change your approach, try again. Progress, not perfection. A few years later, you'll enter the workforce. You'll start your career, and you'll come across some other situations similar. You'll get a performance review that didn't quite go how you wanted, or maybe get some feedback from a supervisor that's just a little harsh. Please realize everybody starts somewhere. Progress, not perfection. Somewhere down the road, one of the joys of being an adult is going to kick in, and your body is randomly going to start not working. Everybody knows. Whether it's your knees, your shoulder, maybe it's your weight, just give yourself a little grace. Make educated decisions to improve the situation, and remember, progress, not perfection. I came across this motto digging into a little pile of stickers of all places. If you've ever seen my laptop, top and bottom, it covers with stickers. And when I picked this one up and I read it, I was expecting to throw it down like the others, and it actually made me pause. You see, my own kid was going through a tough stretch, and what I realized was I might have been implying to him that he needed to be perfect, either in school or in life. And it was a really incredible moment that I could realize I could just put my hand on his shoulder and reassure him that he was doing a great job because he was making progress. He didn't have to be perfect. So if you or someone you love is struggling, remember, progress, not perfection. Vince Lombardi was a Hall of Fame football coach. In fact, the Super Bowl trophy is named after him. He said, perfection is not attainable. If we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Broncos, you've already shown us progress for the last 4 years. Keep making progress, chase excellence, and I can't wait to see what you catch. At this time, I am pleased to present to our superintendent, Mr. Pratt, the McKinney Boyd High School graduating class of 2026. They have met all the expectations and requirements set forth by McKinney ISD and the state of Texas.
Good evening, McKinney Boyd, class of 2026. It's an honor to stand before you as superintendent of McKinney ISD, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and by our Board of Trustees, I hereby certify that you have met all the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Texas and the McKinney Independent School District. Therefore, I now declare you graduates of McKinney Boyd High School. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the McKinney Boyd High School graduating class of 2026. Introducing the academic top 10% in rank order. Your valedictorian, Cole Edward Wakefield. Your salutatorian, Kira Brennan Bowes. Akil Venga. Karen Heejin Shi. Robert Tuala McAllister U. Joshua Minhun Lee. Heba Hussein. Briley Peyton Wise. Daniel Scott Nance. Quinn Marie Corich. Evelyn Jeanette Bryson. Chase Forrest Underwood. Juan Manuel Cortez. Sarah Valentina Cavedo. Sophia Paige Hersick. Spencer James Pappin. Oliver Ryan Miller. Jia Jignesh Kumar Patel. Caroline Bell Gillum. Jacob Ryan Matlock. Felipe Montiero Ambrosio. Emily Kate Eckenrode. Tyler David Yonker. London Grace Stevens. Sophia Rose Black. Brianna Christine Brockman. Nabazvi Nigam Patel. Noor Alamain Oldesa. Riley Jewel Duat. Jenna Catherine Bennett. James Russell Colburn. Madeline May Kwan. Reagan Amber Dorset. Genevieve Babbitt Krim DeGallen. Chelsea Yunji Song. Brandon Mushogo. Addison Grace Givens. Mariana Isabella Miranda Solar. Mika Madalena Coons. Ethan Lawrence Lariva. Sawyer Grace Barstad. Caitlin Rose Fairfort. Arush Gopalakrishnan. Caleb Joseph Mikulski. Ria Raj. Steve Lee. Audrey Mary Mao. Nyla Simone Johnson. Stephanie Castillo. Sydney Catherine Martin. Harsh Samir Jasani. Liam Matthew Sharkey. Marguerite Grace Cox. Cadence Riley Mitchell. Mason Allen Donahue. Charlotte Elise Marr. Addison Scout Dillard. Andrew Noah Na. Marley James Pellegrin. Kashan Jamichael Evans. Tisha Hope Miller. Gianna Marie Polis. And now, your remaining graduates in alphabetical order. Reese McKay Aaron. Sebastian Acosta. Abigail Elizabeth Adams. Seth Thomas Adams. Alexander Paul Afonso. Kosiso Itunai Agudegu. Ishan Ahmed. Brady Daniel Ainsworth. Samia Akhtar. Austin Brooks Aldridge. Giovanni Alejos. Shams Mohammed Adranabi. Kylan Anthony Allen. Emma Isabel Alice. Freddie Alexander Alvarado Flores. Adeline Nicole Amaya. Jonah Vicente Ampel. Peyton Alexis Anderson. Rachel Lee Anderson. Wyatt Dean Anderson. Brandon Michael Andrews. David Jeremiah Andrews. Ashton Grant Antar. Sheridan Sage Aranabar. Madigan Joy Arbuckle. Preston Philip Arbuthnot. Marie Ariano Romero. Briley Sean Armstrong. Sebastian Cole Arroyo. Cole O'Neill Ashley. Caleb Nelson Austin. Adela Gabriela Juanita Avalos. Ava Noel Baggett. Grayson William Bagley. Amira Divine Bailey Banks. Andrew Thomas Baker. Sean Banerjee. Jamie Hansul Bang. Aiden Joel Barnett. Kara Evelyn Barnett. Kevin Walter Barnhart. Alexi Yarela Barrientos Gonzalez. Benjamin Robert David Barstad. Aubrey Marie Bartholomew. Ryder Day Barton. Yahir I. Batras. Anaya Mackay Bow. Hudson James Beckwith. Kellen Jonathan Bell. Anaya Maria Bender. Ellie Grace Benefield. Alexa Jade Bengert. Sawyer Jack Benson. Sophie Diane Barracochea. Burke Lee Bibby. Chloe Michelle Biggers. Ava Lynn Billingsley. Catherine Elizabeth Bishop. Leonardo Gilberto Tenuri Blanton. Evan Scott Bleakley. Edward Scott Boovey. Alpha Rahim Bahari Kita. Alabeth Diani Bonilla Lule. DeMonte Lamar Boston. Ashton Noel Bowes. Reese McLeod Boyd. Drew Ryan Bradley. Jacob Ryan Branch. Caroline Rose Braswell. Ryan Seth Britato. Blake Eric Brockman. Sir Joshua Supam Brooks. Corbin David Brown. Dylan James Feltus Brown. Judson Edward Brown. Evan Andrew Browning. Kyla Aaron Brubaker. Oliver Stewart Bryant. Jan Dixon Bubegwa. Mackenzie Grace Butchell. Sierra Asia Patrice Burgess. Georgia Elaine Burke. Samantha Marie Berkey. Zachary Walter Bush. Christian Joel Caballero. Sarah Nikolai Lacusondela Cabanit. Kenix Daniel Cadena Vasquez. Darlene Julina Cashpal Quinones. Vincent Dominic Calderera. Michael Camargo Rodriguez. April Camarillo. Cadence Ann Campbell. Kendall Malin Campbell. Tyler Madison Carr. Oscar Raul Carrillo Gomez. Rylan Dane Carter. Zayden Joseph Carter. Luis Antonio Casillas Contreras. Fernando Ivan Castillo. Sebastiano John Catalano. Katie Marie Centers. Ignacio Marcelo Ceballos Romero. Addison Grace Chambers. Nicholas Haoyun Chow. Charles Chavez. Leslie Gabriela Chavez. Zoe Alexandria Cheatham. Lacey Elena Chilcote. Aiden Joel Chow. Holden Charles Christian. Kainasochi Ashley Chukalua. Andrea Michelle Cisneros. Paul William Clark. Zoe Starr Clark. Pearson Joseph Klinger. Ashley Michelle Cole. Ariana Grace Contreras. Alexia Flora Cormier. Madeline Elise Cormier. Edgar Osvaldo Corlejo Jr. Logan Brooke Court. Jacob David Cox. James William Kramer II. Kaylee Ashlyn Crosby. Brady James Daniels. Campbell Aspen Daniels. Devontae Lamarcus Daniels. Hannah Caroline Dawson. London De La Beretta. Sophia Persephone Dietz. Juliana Sofia Del Cid. Abril Delgado. Daniela Rose Dema. Madison Marie Demaray Hubbard. Shardul Ganesh Devapa. Andrea Dingy. Ethan Mitchell Dismuke. Brandon DeMarcus Dixon Jr. Jingrong Dong. Kieran Thomas Donnelly. Ethan Patrick Dooley. Nicholas Zelman Dos Reis. Clinton Andre Dotson III. Tatum Jennifer Douglas. Diego Andres Duarte. Cameron Elizabeth Doobie. Aiden Jacob Dugan Dobbins. Caden Cordier Duke. Jacob Donovan Eklund. George Martin Eddy. Abigail Ray Edney. Caitlin Grace Edwards. Pierce Andrew Egan. Emily Grace Eichmeyer. Ariel Giselle Elliott. Jose Angel Escuto. Caden Neal Evans. Yarvon Zachary Evans. Evelyn Bevelyn Everest. Jay Davis Izell. Quinn Riker Fair. Zaina Waleed Farah. Samuel Oluwatobi Farinde. Caden Robert Harlan Farrell. Demetrius Deshaun Ferris Jr. Paulina Raquel Fernandez. Sophia Danielle Fernandez. Nicholas Ferreira Aguilar. Jalen Damon Everett Fielding. Zachariah Filty. Jonas Kirk Fisher. Aiden Aaron Fitch. Jesus David Fleitas Esty. Reese Antoine Flemons. Susanna Kathleen Flock. Micah William Fowler. Hayden Drew Freeman. Charles Pearson French. Luis Manuel Frias. Miranda Hernandez Frias. Andrew Shuwin Fu. Anthony Isaiah Fuentes. Klaus Theron Furland. Uracy Anaí Fuentes. Gurnella America Galdos. Angel Alessandro Galindez Charinos. Elizabeth Nicole Gomez. Grayson Claire Garcia. Julian Garcia. Mercy Zuli Garcia. Yahira Ruby Garcia. Matthew Dean Garrett. Layla Jade Garza Jimenez. Brooklyn Lachey George. Reagan Michelle George. Delaney Ann Gerber. Briley Paige Justice. Presley Jane Giles. Ian Hendricks Gilmore. Anaya Simone Givens. Allison Caitlin Gladden. Ellie Louise Glidden. Isabel Faith Glover. Hannah Rachel Goldwyn. Edwin Alexander Gomez Ortiz. Carlos Jesus Gonzalez Gutierrez. Ricardo Gonzalez Torres. Alexander Gonzalez. Emma Constance Gonzalez. Jalen Sarai Gonzalez. Connor Russell Warren Grant. Jonathan Joseph Green. Matthew Jacob Guerra Jr. Bianca Guerrero. Amina Shadea Chloe Geese. Melinda Josephine Sophia Gorola. Benjamin Robert Habrat. Andrew Charles Hagriam. Dominic Halai. William Tristan Hall. Abraham Bradley Hamilton. Cole Redding Hammerly. Namika Blaze Hampton. Jacob Carl Hand. Camden Nefeh Haney. Georgia Lynn Hansen. Jacob Philip Hansen. Reagan Gray Hardy. Gabriella Grace Harmon. Preston Jewel Evander Harper. Jacob Matthew Hatch. Gentry Alexa Holly. Micah Joseph Hawthorne. Christian Diego Hevelin. Remington Dean Helms. Caitlin Grace Hensley. Halen Nicole Henson. Jeremiah Kenneth Hernandez Marin. Juan Carlos Hernandez Jr. Adam Wyatt Herrera. Alexa Kate Hilger. Tony Lynn Hill II. Channing Grace Hines. Joel Nathaniel Hinojosa. Blythe Rihanna Hoffman. Braden Lee Holgate. Ireland Marie Horton. Hallie Hoskins. Barrick Andrew Shue. Elise Isabella Huang. Isabella Grace Hudson. Nathan Cole Hughes. Logan Crawford Hunter. Darianis Fabiana Hurtado Yarure. Ava Noel Hutchinson. Charles Akunda Nwenda Eagle Purum. Barrington Obase Igwe. Elijah Emilio Eniguez. Reshdul Muhammad Islam. Amy Abril Isuskisa. Amaya Gabrielle Ruth Jackson. Aaron James Jackson. Kale Brendan Jackson. Koa Rock Jackson. Macy Ann Jackson. Camden Ian Jacobs. COVID Reddy Jadu. Ava Lucille James. Won Yong Jang. Het Samir Jasani. William Nutt Jennings. Brody Thomas Johnson. Marcus Deshaun Johnson. Nadia Paola Johnson. Taylor Nicole Johnson. Blake Logan Jones. Kahari Kudus Jones. Yehu Juarez. Rima Mustafa Kamil. Fayez Quadid Kark. Alana Bell Kelly. Shiraz Harris Khan. Vishesh Khatri. Abraham John Kokar. Joyce Sorong Kim. Addison Lene Kinnan. Christina Nicole Kluva. Azra Neuro Coach. Reed Alexander Kane. Peyton Lane Korlevich. Kai Ukon Kraus. Zane Jacob Kulas. Isaac LaFuente. Quinlan Cooper Lamar. Cameron Devontae Landry. Sophia Elizabeth Lane. Ashley Laura. Marcelo Larachicantu. Joseph Braxton Laster IV. Ramon A. Lawrence. Trey Andrew Lawrence. Zoe Elizabeth Lane. Dat-Chan Lee. Maria Milagros Garcia Ledesma. Joseph Do-Yun Lee. Olivia Yule Lee. Juan He Lee. Caleb James Leeper. Colton Lee Lenzer. Addison Faith Lewis. Aiden Michael Lewis. Cadence Hope Lewis. Natalie Grace Laco. Brandon Gabriel Lemon Rivera. Ping Yang Lin. Olivia Marie Locke. David Wayne Long. Brianna Jamitha Lopez. Eduardo Lopez. Jesus Adrian Lopez. Liliana Josefina Lopez. Jalen Kennedy Locke. Elizabeth Catherine Luckett. Tierra Rose May Lute. Kayla Faye Luthi. Ella Catherine Lorraine McPhee. Madison Julia McLean. Matthew James McGuire. Isabel Ray Melanowski. Noah John Meliscus. Anna Sophia Mallon. Max Jones Malone. Ayala Manor. Karen Marufo. Hannah Elizabeth Martell. Grace Elizabeth Martin. Jacqueline Taylor Martin. Marcela Latifa Martinez Contreras. Orlin Josue Martinez Zuniga. Hannah Grace Massey. Jillian Rose Matlock. Madeline Marie Matos. Mark Jacob Matos. Logan Christopher Mayfield. Leanne Faith Mayola. Jaden Thomas Mays. Claire McLennan McCall. Ryan Jet McCary. Shane Alexander McClure. Kendall Lynn McCord. Jaden Ireton McDonough. Callum Christopher McDougall. Lily Antrim McKay. Maya Rochelle McKenzie. Emily Faith McLemore. Amelia Isabella Meacham. Kate Irene Medrano. Gracelyn Hunter Meintz. Anushka Menon. Kenna Joy Millard. Sky Medurai Miller Gajardo. Evie Rose Miller. Marley Evangeline Mitchell. Jenna Lynn Moore. Crystal Rose Amakamora. Crystal Fabiola Morales Montiavo. Jewel Danielle Morrow. Miles Gregory Morgan. Katarina Gray Morin. Ellison Lily Morris. Caitlin Denise Morrow. Hasham Amir Mrayon. Savannah Grace Munoz. Stephanie Marie Murillo. Kendall Marie Neighbors. Caden Don Nakanishi. Jonathan Christian Navarrete. Arturo Navarro. Sydney Renee Navarro. Burke Allen Neal. Abigail Grace Newman. Seraphin Grace Tran Nguyen. Ashley Ani Naidi. Sienna Rose Noden. Mason Patrick Novak. Kayla Gail Nunn. Cindy Guadalupe Ochoa. Oluwatumi Noni Ogunsanlu. Clara Faye Olson. Agatha Achicheng Omelo. Chloe Anuoha. Marianne Osorio. Lulu Mache Uma. Bernard Malik Thomas Owens. Trudy Maxwell Oyugo. Mason Grace Page. Oscar Alfonso Palma Garcia. Jonathan Isaac Perez. Layla Jade Phillips. Caitlin Leanne Phipps. Gavin Martin Pickering. Jaylee Giselle Peisville. Wyatt Alden Pitt. Jace Alexander Pitts. Jake William Plummer. Beckett Smith Pointer. Thomas Quinn Priest. Madison Shea Price. Keziah Jayla Pruitt. Karina Michelle Purdon. Brinley Nystrom Perkis. Sean Tristan Quintana. Noah Morasiso Quintanilla. Carter Lewis Rainey. Erilyn Ava Ramey. Camila Ramirez Artiles. Madison Ellen Randolph. Abraham Ringel. Peyton Nicole Rangel. Evelyn Suzanne Reardon. Cade Paul Reagan. Jonathan Lucina Redford. Stella Ray Redondo. Imari Iona Reedy. Brooklyn Renee Regenscheid. Landon Allen Race. Maximiliano Reyes. Jenna Brooke Reyna. Aiden Christopher Richard. Sophia Michelle Richard. Juan Pablo Rincon. Ethan Finley Ritter. Maria Paula Riveros Bermudez. Bailey Lynn Rivers. Kristen Nicole Roach. Michael Chad Robertson. Maria Fernando Robles Guerrero. Angelina Rodriguez. David Enrique Rodriguez Apostol. Miguel Angel Rodriguez Jr. Chase Christopher Rogers. Logan Kenneth Rogers. Lucas Gabriel Rogers. Rhett Nolan Rogers. Romy Joy Rogers. Blake Douglas Rose. Addison Kathleen Rudiger. Olivia Marie Ruiz. Rahman Saudi. Luke Huban Saturn. Carlos Gerardo Salgado. Miguel Joshua Salinas Garcia. Marco Andres Salinas. Eric Alexander Sanchez Lopez. Joel Cristobal Sanchez. Liliana Marie San Miguel. Pani Sabuch Balachi. Aiden James Schaefer. Evangelina Dahlia Schneider. Sienna Ray Schutte. Joseph Nicholas Schwartz. Shaylin Beth Siemens. Madeline Joy Seiler. Sola Ann Selman. Judah Phillips Mpebwa. Rishi Muchela Sharma. Kara Renee Shaw. Jackson Glenn Shepard. Juliana Rebecca Shumway. Aya Siddiqui. Natalie Amanda Siegel. Liliana Mina Sehothroth. Jasmine Maria Silhon. Camilla Silva Torregrosso. Ava George Simpson. Gianna Kathleen Sims. Sky Sarisha Watt. Annabelle Maria Skog. Evan Jeremiah Sloan. Samantha Rahel Smetana. Braden Henrietta Smith. Hudson Vaughn Smith. Maya Ann Smith. Shyla K. McKenzie Smith. Jacob Daniel Solinger. Aiden Hans Sorensen. Patrick Michael Spencer. Andrea Marie Spivey. Erin Elizabeth Stanford. Connor Ray Stanley. Colton Leon Stevenson. Anna Marion Stevenson. Cale McCoy Stoll. Alyssa Strunyaskaya. Kira Strunyaskaya. Ian Caleb Swanson. James O'Danny Swanson. Ryu Marcus Sykes. Braden Arthur Zock. Jason Matthew Tabang. Gabriella Rose Tassler. Haley Mia Talamente. Logan Lee Thomas. Damian Ontario Tarver. Talia Lucia Tassi. Victor Ivan Taylor. William Patrick Teague. Rogue Octavio Malachi Tibbetts Fajardo. Jaden Anthony Tejeda. Caden Michael Thompson. Hader Fabian Torres Garzon. Gerardo Torres. Sebastian Toruelos. Kamaya Elisha Trask. James Francis Tristano. Emma Catherine Trout. Samuel Joseph Galula Tishongo. Claire Elizabeth Turner. Ididiong Udwak Odonwa. Lauren Elizabeth Uribe. Nicole Elizabeth Valdez Bastida. Isabel Sophia Van Ham. Christine Rael Vaughn. Sydney Kyle Vaughn. Aiden Velasquez. Sophia Danielle Velasquez. Harmony Tiana Paulette Vernon. Alec Daniel Villalon. Samuel Christopher Vogt. Lillianne Taylor Vogt. Carson Thomas Wade. Mohammed Fadas Weiss. Wade Allen Waldron. Brianna Nicole Walker. Caitlin Elizabeth Walker. Ava Catherine Waring. Lauren Kate Warcola. Jaden Damone Washington. Jordan Deshawn Washington. Lauren Avery Watkins. Addison Catherine Allen Waymer. Bryn Addison Weaver. Cameron Mark Weldeley. Anthony Joseph Wetter. Chloe Lane White. Riley Kaylin White. Samuel Robert White. Braxton J. Charles Williams. Gwendolyn Catherine Williams. Jacob Henry Williams. Case Ryan Williams. Erin Elizabeth Stanford. Rowan Evangeline Williamson. Silas Aaron Wilson. Ashlyn Sheline Weinberg. Travis Graham Werstrom. Brandon Michael Weisner. Abigail Elise Wolf. Kyler Musatashin Wolf. Bryce William Wood. Denise Alexandria Wood. Karen Yamada. Brendan Youngjuan Su. Jaewoo Yu. Julie Hoyun Yu. Dylan Anthony Zombrano. Oscar Angelo Zuniga. Simon David Zerlinden.
Good evening, Superintendent Pratt, distinguished board, Dr. Hodum, faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Ava Waring, and it has been an honor to serve as your Student Council President this year. Throughout our time at McKinney Boyd, our class's accomplishments have been impressive to say the least. Our class collectively served over 17,500 hours in community service. Secondly, 375 students will be attending a four-year college, 142 students will be attending a two-year college, 30 students will be entering the workforce, and 22 students will be attending vocational training to become plumbers, electricians, cosmetologists, and more. And with that, our class has earned over $20 million in scholarships directly from colleges or universities. This year, 19 students in our class are the first in their family to graduate high school. We, your classmates, are proud of you and admire this accomplishment. Furthermore, 19 students will be serving in either the Army, Air Force, Marines, or National Guard. To those of you committed to serving our great nation and keeping us safe, we thank you. No matter what may come your way, remember that you are here for a reason. Each of us has a purpose and an assignment on this earth that only we can do. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." May each of us grow into the person we are meant to be. May each of us remain hopeful in hardship, patient in trial, and full of vision in every season of life. At this time, I invite my fellow graduates to please rise for one final moment as students of McKinney Boyd High School for the turning of the tassel. As we prepare to turn our tassels from right to left, we are marking our official transition from student to graduate and honoring every challenge overcome, every memory made, and every dream that brought us to this moment. Graduates, please join me in turning your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. Though tonight marks the end of one journey, it is also the beginning of countless new ones. Wherever life may take us, we will always carry the pride, the spirit, and the family of McKinney Boyd with us. Remember, once a Bronco, always a Bronco. Graduates, please remain standing as the Boyd Choir leads us in the singing of our alma mater. Thank you all for being here today, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the video for the 2026 senior class video.
Everyone, please a round of applause for these alumni of McKinney Boyd High School. All right, don't forget, if you did not make a plan with your parents or family, you guys are exiting this way. But if you guys will go that way to find them, if you didn't make a plan, you will meet up out there. Once you're out there, take all the pictures you want. Broncos, like I told you yesterday, as a representative of every teacher, staff member, volunteer, administrator, everybody from the minute you stepped on a McKinney ISD campus, we are so proud of you. We love you. Congratulations. Remember, you will always have a home at McKinney Boyd High School. And once a Bronco, always a Bronco. So if everyone could please rise. Please stand, wait, raise your Broncos real high for me. To prep you, on the count of 3, we're going to do Go Broncos, and then you can toss your cap. 1, 2, 3, Go Broncos! Class of 2026, you are dismissed.